Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I'm just gonna hit the collective up with a reading from Archangel Michael to see what guidance can be given at this time. I hope everyone's doing alright. Listen, I think, was it yesterday, the Schumann resonance was, I think it was either the Schumann resonance or something like a flash or something, but I felt that I ended up having a nap at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I spoke to a few other people and they was like, yeah, they ended up having a nap as well. So I don't know what is going on. It's a bit mad, and then that kind of messed up my pattern for the evening. So yeah, I was up till that stupid o'clock anyway, but send you guys some blessings. Alright, let's see what guidance Archangel Michael has for the collective at this time. Alright, this card just wanted to come out straight away. No, we're not doing that actually. I thought it was just one card, but it turned out to be like 6 or something. But yeah, these energies, I don't know what is going on. No, everything just feels different at this time. Everything just feels weird. Yeah, everything just feels weird. The first card that come out is honor and trust your feelings. So whatever may be arising for you at this time, just be compassionate with yourself, sit through it, even write about your feelings or talk to someone if you can about what you're feeling and experiencing, because the times we're in is very depending what you're going through and what you're experiencing. Sometimes it may be a bit hard to talk to people about what you're going through and experiencing. Some people will give you good advice and some people not so good advice, but you need to trust and just honor what you're experiencing. So if you're feeling exhausted, your body is telling you to rest, so honor that. Yeah. If you're feeling sad, comfort yourself, and yeah, just be compassionate with yourself, because yeah, the whole human experience is a bit mad. So yeah, just honor your feelings and trust what your feelings are trying to tell you. Your feelings are trying to tell you something and trying to guide you somewhere. Some of you also may be ignoring your intuition. Okay, the next card is, this is your life's purpose. So some of you may be feeling a bit lost and not knowing what direction to go, and thinking, oh, what should I do with myself? What should I do with myself? Just remember, just being is enough. You don't have to have expectations or trying to meet other people's expectations. Do what makes you feel happy. Whatever you feel drawn to do, go and do that. Because it's your life to live, not no one else's. So some people have expectations. Oh yeah, my family want me to be a doctor or a surgeon or something. But what do you want to be? You might want to be a musician or an artist, yeah? So people tend to kind of live their life. Some parents tend to live their life through their children, yeah? Do whatever makes you feel happy. Whatever makes you feel light and childlike, go for that, man, because that's your life's purpose. So if you are drawn to children, and being around children makes you happy, maybe you're meant to work with children or teenagers, you know. Some of you may need to try new things to find out your life's purpose, because if you're just sitting there doing nothing and you're thinking, what's my life purpose, you're not attracting anything to you, just sitting there. So some of you may need to step outside your comfort zone and try things that you dislike to find out what you do like. Yeah, if that makes sense. Then the next card is positive thoughts create positive results. So some of yous maybe being guided to write some affirmations down and just challenge your thought process. Sometimes my thought process is a bit mad, and sometimes I have to challenge that, like write affirmations and positive self-talk instead of negative self-talk, because we can go through I went through a long time of just talking negative to myself, and then only over the last few years I started having to change that round and starting to talk positive to myself. And then when your internal world changes, your external world will reflect that. So yeah, Um, yeah, affirmations is really good. And some of you can also, this is just something else that's coming through. Envision yourself in a like golden protective bubble to shield you from outside influences, because some of you are getting bombarded with negative energy and that is not yours. So some of the negative thoughts and stuff are not actually your thoughts, they're coming from either other people or attachments, so be mindful of that as well. If you're spending a lot of time with negative people, that's going to rub off on you. This situation is already resolved is the next card. So whatever situation you may be worrying about or that's at the forefront of your mind, give your worries and concerns to your angels to kind of lighten your load, should I say. And some of you may need to build a better relationship with your angels, even just by talking to ask it, like even if you're asking them silly things like helping you to open a bottle of Coke, or for instance, you're asking them to assist you on your mission, yeah, on your journey. So when you start asking them for little help along the journey, then they'll start helping you more, because they can't intervene in your journey because it's a free will universe. So until you ask for help, they can't intervene. So whatever you're struggling with, you may be wanting to, I don't know, think more positively. So if you ask them, angels, can you help me think more positively, they'll start guiding you and assisting you to help you think more positively. Some of you, this may be transitioning from a certain situation, so maybe a job, relationship, or a friendship, or some of you may have had an argument and you're worrying about the situation, but everything is going to work out just fine. It's already resolved, so try not to overthink about it, because everything is how it should be. Everything is how it should be. The next card is decide to be happy now. So yeah, it's saying exactly what it said, decide to be happy now. Sometimes it's our attachment to certain expectations, and yeah, sometimes it's about our certain attachment to situations that are causing our unhappiness, yeah. So some of you may need to detach from things that are making you unhappy, and some of you it's about the outcome. You want a certain outcome, and sometimes life doesn't work like that. We don't always get the outcome we want, yeah. But the universe will always send you something better in return. So yeah, try to decide what is making you less happy at this moment and try to minimize that. Some of you may need to walk away from certain friendships and relationships or a job if it's making you unhappy, man, because your happiness is the most important thing. If you're not happy in a situation, why are you going to stay miserable in a situation that no longer serves you, man? So that's something to be mindful of at this time. And happiness is your birthright as well. Everyone deserves to be happy, right? Then the next card is sense of humor. So this has been coming up a lot as well, for me as well. To not take life so seriously. Learn to go with the flow, yeah? Like, it's just the whole human experience. The more we get attached to positive or negative situations, the more we're kind of staying kind of stuck. We want to come from a neutral place, yeah, and literally going with the flow. So that's what I've literally been doing for the last few months or whatever, and everything's just seems to be working out in my favor, which is really funny. So yeah, try not to take life too seriously, and find your sense of humor. Some of you may be disconnected from your inner child, so you've kind of lost your sense of humor and your childlike self, should we say. So some of you could do with some soul fragmentation work to kind of reconnect you with your soul. Even meditating will help you to reconnect. Breath work is awesome for helping you to reconnect to emotions as well. But yeah, try not to take life so serious, man. Jesus. Because I used to do this so much, and it's like, dude, it's an experience, man. Like, good or bad, it's still an experience. Sometimes when you're in the experience, it can suck, but it's still an experience, you know, and we'll have lessons to teach you in it. So yeah, try not to take life too seriously. Take life too seriously. Some people, yeah, man, yeah, try to just, yeah, be more light-hearted, not taking everything so full on, man. Because life's hard as it is. Why are you going to take everything so seriously, do you know? It's weird. The next card is self-respect. So during this time, it is important to have, like, you may be setting boundaries for yourself and respecting yourself more. So setting boundaries with others. You may be being more disciplined at this time. And just doing a lot of inner work, like things that no longer serve you. You're starting to question it and look at the world through different eyes, is what I'm getting. If not, then it may be some guidance for you. Because things are shifting, and you gotta respect yourself. If you're not respecting yourself, no one else is gonna respect you, right? So it's about having clear boundaries. Boundaries separates you from other people, if that makes sense. So if you haven't got no sense of boundaries, I know a lot of empaths struggle with boundaries, because I used to struggle with boundaries a lot, but I've been getting way better. Yeah, boundaries helps you to set limits. Like some people will just take, and empaths are just giving in nature. So you may give, and people will just take. When you start setting boundaries, you can say, yeah, I'll help you out, and then it'll come to a point where it's like, no, I've helped you enough to a certain degree. And yeah, that's all you can do, man. And you're not here to save anyone else. You're here to, because we tend to walk around as the wounded healer, yeah, the wounded healers. So we're going around trying to help everyone else and not helping ourselves. But we're actually more important. Once you save yourself, then you can start sharing that energy and helping other people. Once your glass is full, then you can share what is the overflow, should we say. But yeah, it's a time to respect yourself, yeah? And if people don't respect that you're trying to set boundaries and respect yourself, then they're not respecting you, yeah? So it would be a good thing to question that relationship or question that person's situation or whatever. The next card, it is time to leave this unhealthy situation. So yeah, there's a situation that no longer serves you, like we were saying about the self-respect. Yeah, it's time to leave a situation that no longer serves you. Something you've outgrown, or you've grown and changed and evolved, and something just no longer serves you. So it may be a job or a relationship, even a friendship. We outgrow friendships and stuff, and it can be sad, but sometimes they can stop our growth. So if you're, I don't know, your friend likes to party a lot and you're not really a partier, they want to be out every weekend. You might want to be at home meditating on the weekend. So, you know, just throwing that out there. So yeah, it's time to leave this situation that no longer serves you. And when one door closes, another one opens. So yeah, you might go through a period of kind of isolation, or just a time of looking at yourself. So this may be a relationship as well, because some people, I'm just getting this message, some people will leave a relationship and jump straight into another relationship, when you should actually take time for yourself to kind of reflect and question stuff, not jump from relationship to relationship, because you're not actually healing and you're bringing your baggage from that relationship into another one, yeah? And then the pattern will repeat because the lesson has not been learned, yeah? So yeah, it's time to leave this situation. Only you will know what situation you need to leave that no longer serves you. And it's also about being courageous and having confidence in yourself to leave the situation that no longer serves you. Yeah. And then keep your eyes on your targeted intention is the last card. So whatever you are desiring, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever goals you're trying to set, as long as you keep that goal in mind and keep your eyes on the target, there will always be obstacles on the road. If there's no obstacles on the road that you're heading down, the road probably doesn't lead anywhere. That's good, right? Or beneficial. So as long as you keep your eyes on the target, and try to see your problems as challenges. Some people see a problem and it's like, oh yeah, to start moaning about it. But if you see that as a challenge, you can actually grow and evolve from it, and get wisdom and strength from whatever situation it is. Yeah, you just got to keep your eyes on the prize, man. Just keep your eyes on the prize, and you'll get there. You'll get to your goal, whatever you're trying to achieve, whether you want to have a car, your own business, house, or whatever. relationship, just keep your eyes on the prize and it will come. When some of you are trying to be impatient as well, and it's about divine timing. You're spiritually protected, is what I'm getting. Some of you may be getting messages and guidance, but maybe not listening to the guidance, which is very interesting. But yeah, sometimes some of you may need to also write out your goals to have like a strategy plan to then achieve your goals as well, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's your reading from Archangel Michael. Just some guidance during this time because the energy is just a bit mad. If you feel the reading resonated with you, wherever you're at on your journey, hit the comments and let me know. That would be appreciated. And yeah, hit the comments and let me know wherever you're at in your journey, man. Because yeah, we're all in this together, and it's just very interesting to see how things are unfolding. And we're in very interesting times. Very interesting times. But peace, love, and light, tribe. And I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon.